القرآن يوحدنا لطريق الخير يوجهنا الله تعالى أنزله ورسول الله معلمنا هذا القرآن يوحدنا لطريق الخير يوجهنا.
The source for the Islamic knowledge, and come after the Quran, it is the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First the Quran, the histories and the stories, and the news about the people before of us and coming after us and the present time. That is the Quran, brothers and sisters. And the Sunnah came to clarify the Quran. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to clarify the Quran by his Sunnah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah Azza wa Jal says clearly, Inna nahnu wa inna lahu lahafidun. We reveal the dhikr, we reveal the Quran, and we challenge to protect the Quran. Many people, especially over the internet, hearing about the Quran, and some people bringing new Quran and distribute this Quran in Kuwait and this area and that area. And how many of you heard about this? But brothers and sisters, that Allah Azza wa Jal revealed the Quran, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect the Quran. With no doubt. He is the one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect him, not me and you. But by us, of course. By us. Now, if I read Surah Al-Fatiha and I make mistake in Surah Al-Fatiha, if I make mistake in Surah Al-Fatiha, my dear brothers and sisters, all of you will correct me. If I make a mistake of Qul Huwallahu Ahad, all of you will correct me. Because Walfadlillah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only book memorized is the Quran. The only book. Subhanallah Rabbil Alameen. Of course, my dear brothers and my dear sisters, hadith. Many ahadith, and hadith inshallah some touch my, and make me really feel so happy. Just for a moment, just to seek the knowledge. هذا بحديث البروفيت صلى الله عليه وسلم: من سلك طريقا يلتمس فيه علما سهل الله له به طريقا إلى الجنة. سبحان الله. Again, the hadith: من سلك طريقا, whoever seeking a way, طريق, seeking the knowledge, seeking knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make a way also for that person to the paradise, to the Jannah. And not only that, وَإِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَ لَتَضَعَ أَجْنِحَتَهَا رِضًا لِطَالِبِ الْعِلْمِ. And the angels, subhanAllah, and the angels, out of happiness or satisfaction for that person, the one he's seeking the knowledge, they spread their wings. That means there is a special angels, only specialist for the people seeking for knowledge. It is not easy seeking for knowledge. That's why Allah, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, مَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ. Whoever wants Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goodness in that person, goodness, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes that person comprehend the deen, understand the deen. Of course, not all of us were supposed to be ulama, but the majority of us supposed to be ulama. The majority of us supposed to be ulama, with no choice. That's why you see a group teaching the other groups, and so on and so on. Honestly, my dear brothers and sisters, how many of you sitting here to attend the conference? Raise your hands. I know for sure, because you are sitting here. But you know something? My Shaykh, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him rahmah, he always tell me, don't sit in front of me without notebook. Without notebook. Dawwin, Ibrahim. He always telling me, Dawwin. That means just always write what you hear. And the story happened with this. I used to sit in front of my Shaykh, may Allah give him rahmah, and I have a small recorder. And then just record everything my Shaykh said. And go home and just listen to the lectures, and that's it. And one day he makes somebody hide my recorder. He makes someone hide my recorder. And when he hid my recorder, I looked all over. I cannot find my recorder. I didn't have anything even to write the lecture. And then, what's going on? Why you are just like going around? And I said, yes, I lost my recorder. And he didn't say anything, but he makes that brother the one he hides the lecture for me still. So now I didn't lose it, alhamdulillah. But my point is, then he told me this statement, and always, subhanallah, it is in my ears. Ya Ibrahim, dawwin. Ya Ibrahim, dawwin. Write what you hear. Because that will never lost. Tapes will always, you will lose. This is my advice, inshallah. Still have an opportunity to listen to the brothers, inshallah. My advice to you, if you have a notebook, bring the notebook, write, and even one statement every day, and they will benefit you, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen. Of course, there is manners and etiquettes, and an importance is just to seek the knowledge, my dear brothers and sisters. And that I see it with this small group, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Number one, really, you have to prepare your heart to listen and to learn. You have to prepare your heart, because compared to the Salat al-Jum'ah today, you are around maybe 20%. Is that correct or not? So this is the barakah. So my advice, inshallah, and advise myself and advise you, when you are here, then make your heart here too. You leave the telephone, you leave text messages, you leave everything, because you will text message later, you could talk later. But you're not going to listen to the lectures every time. This is an opportunity, inshallah. Number two, al-hirf. You really want to learn when you sit. Subhanallah, now alhamdulillah, the ulama, they come from different places to teach the people. In the past, the people, they used to go to the ulama to learn from them. Now it's opposite. So an advice, my dear brothers and sisters, you have really to be worried, care, actually care to learn, inshallah, and that without tadween, without writing the lectures or writing some statements from what you hear, you're going to forget. Trust me with that. Also, my dear brothers and sisters, that's one of the good things when after those notes, you're taking those notes, you go and learn and repeat those notes. Or you can share it with others. You can share those notes with the others. It will be learn a lot. Very important, you have to have some sabr and suffering. When you are sitting like this, maybe especially with the two speakers, that means the time will be double, then you will be uncomfortable. And I agree with you, for long time today, for years, first time I attend khutbah al-Jum'ah. I always make khutbah al-Jum'ah. Because when I was sitting, I felt sorry, honestly, for some brothers. I felt sorry because I was sitting for like a half an hour, and I cannot even handle it. I was asking myself, how is those people that they listen to me every single Friday for all those years, and I never heard any complaint. So I feel you're suffering, and that's why you need some sabr and patience. Yes, because sometimes, normally, brothers and sisters, the nature, you want to relax. You always want to relax. If you don't force yourself, to do things, to learn, to walk, to work, then you're not going to do it. You're going to be lazy all the time. Just like some people taking the drugs all the time or medication all the time, they're going to be sleeping all the time. Subhanallah. So you need some sabr and patience, really, and struggling to seeking knowledge. This is the manner and etiquette of the knowledge. Very important to have always books, notes. Online, alhamdulillah, the internet is helping. But the internet, so in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, one day I have a strong feeling the internet will be demolished, completely destroyed. And the knowledge completely will be gone from the internet. And that's why the people are stopping to buy books. To have these books always home. Even if the internet, suppose the internet will be down, have books and read. Have books and read all the time.